Good day, folks. Welcome to Florida Cemetery Channel. I'm a Florida Golden Girl, your host. Today's travel adventure takes us to Orlando, Florida. We are currently traveling on International Drive. Our destination is the Disney Character Warehouse. This is a similar store that sells nothing but Disney merchandise. It's not like Escaping the Magic, but a lot of the items that they have do come directly from Disney. I do not know what's in the store. Again, it's nothing like Escaping the Magic where they have really cool stuff. A lot of local YouTubers that do everything related to Disney will go here and go through everything, and it's like Goodwill to them, where they will come in early on a Monday or morning or whatever and troll through the merchandise, and whatever they find they'll flip. So I thought I'd bring you along for a shopping adventure, and we'll see what happens from here. I'd like to introduce you to my driver for the day. Hello, driver.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you doing?
Doing fine, doing fine.
And once again, you're here for the adventure, aren't you?
Of course.
Are you going to come in with me and check things out? Or are you going to watch the car?
I'll go inside and check it out.
Okay, cool. All right, sweetheart.
Okay.
We are just about here.
Your current location is 5201-5209 Millenia Boulevard, Orlando, Florida.
That's just GPS talking, folks.
Turn right into the parking lot.
Oh, so this is the Orlando International Premium Outlets.
We were never here.
Yeah, it's been a long time ago.
This is still here.
Yeah, it still is. I'm not an outlet fan. I just think that it's a setup to get innocent people to part with their money. I don't see where you get the discount at. But we're almost there. Okay, folks, we are here at the Disney Character Store. And so, as you can see, it's freaking packed. So let's see what they have. So for $7.99, you can get a Pixar puzzle. And then you have the bins. So you could get a hard case purse for $35. You can get for $7.90. You get a bag that says Park Ready. I kind of like that, which I will buy. They're all the same. So, and these are where the people actually go crazy for whatever the items are. So if you are interested in ornaments, they've got last year's, which is $7.99 or $8. We have 25 ornaments. See, I like the Mickey Mouse ornament ears, but those things normally in the parks go for about $30 or more. Now, this is where a lot of YouTubers go to flip. And so I don't see the discounts here, folks. I don't see the discounts here. I wouldn't buy none of the clothing because it's just, no, I like that, but they want $30 for that. And that's just, so if you're interested in tumblers, they have And then, folks, they've got shot glasses here. They have coffee mugs in Spanish. Now, this is Lookout K. So that's from a Disney cruise. And then Inaugural Treasure. I think that's a... So they have some from Disney Cruise Lines.
No, I'm looking with you. No worries.
Now, there's more coffee mugs here, folks. You have Chippendale. You have Teehee. That's Minnie. And all of these coffee mugs are almost $8. Okay. Let's see what else we can find. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so if you're into wearing stuff like that, that's not a bad deal for what they're asking for. Now don't forget, Disney does send a lot of their merchandise that they don't sell here. So you have Disneyland Paris. Now this would be something I think Jeffrey would like. See that? It's Stitch. And that, Jeffrey, is $7.99. So if you ever get an opportunity to come here, this might be another destination for you and Chris to come check out here on International Drive. So everything on this rack is $29.99. What do we get? Oh my God. Now see, if they had it just like this in the front and none of the nonsense in the back, I would think that would be something I would actually buy. But look at this. I mean, you could make costumes out of this, really. So the Lion King, and then you got all that on the back. And so over here you have lanyards. The lanyards are $15, and that's pretty much the same thing they have at Recycling the Magic. They have earrings, body gems. You've got frames for $9. You can get good discounts here, but again, be mindful of the price, folks. Be mindful of what you buy. And see, do you see all the people here? And a lot of these are flippers, folks. And so I've seen these. These were at the Canadian Pavilion, but look at this nonsense. And that's flannel. But they were selling these in the parks during the winter time. So they've got these type of t-shirts here. And so it's a real nice material. And see, this is it's plain on the back, which is not bad. So they have those. And then you've got all that over there. So I'm trying to see what else do they have. So over here they've got the cheaper stuff. Meet me at the castle. And so these are all $25, and the material's really good. So that might be something you could do as a gift. Christmas, birthday, whatever you can find. So, and then if you like plush, these are all $15. I don't know what discounts they have. They've got Home Sweet Alaska. That's from Frozen. So, a lot of this is bin stuff, so. So they have this over here, Stitch, and that's $9.99. And if you go to the Norwegian Pavilion, you're gonna spend triple that amount. Little baby stuff, that's kind of cool. And then they've got little summer stuff for kids, but it's that cheap material. So they have Star Wars backpacks here, folks, for $40. And then they have Disney Cruise Line stuff. So they have a beach towel game set. So if you haven't been on the Disney cruises, but you want some of the merch, they have them here. Now I know, you could buy this stuff, buy it, and they would have it in your room. You will soon find out because we went on a cruise not too long ago. And so if you like any of their wild looking shirts, that's $35, but it's still reasonable. And then they've got different Disney Cruise Line towels. Oh, look at that. That's really not a bad bargain for what they want. Oh, these are cheaper. So it's a plaid, a throw. So these aren't towels. These are like throw you would put on the back of a chair, sofa, decorate your bed with. And then you have these type of backpacks. Okay. If you're looking for different types of one-off stuff and you're trying to buy souvenirs for the family, I would say come here. Are there items here you can flip? Yeah, I would say so. If you're into the Star Wars, folks, you've got this stuff here and it's $15. I mean, everything pretty much is $15 here. That's a cheap material right there, folks. So if you have nephews or anything that are in the Star Wars stuff, you might be able to find something here that they will like. The lightsabers are always popular. And then you've got interactive droid seekers. And I think, well, you got another puzzle. I couldn't with the puzzles. Okay, so this is a book. I know it's one of those things you can write your thoughts in, and that's $20. And then if you like the characters, those are $15. And then those are $19.99. And then you've got Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. That is $15. I'm sorry, I've been going fast. I'm trying to go back and try and take it a little bit more slow. That's a little teacup set, Alice in Wonderland. That'd be perfect for a little girl. And then you've got Minnie Mouse, which is, I guess that's Day of the Dead. You have a Day of the Dead Minnie, and then you got Encanto. And then that's $15. And so, And then you've got Tron. And then you've got Buzz Lightyear, the car. And then, let me see if oh, okay, here's your deal right here. If you want a 2025 shirt for $1, this is the cheapest thing here, folks. So, and they've got plenty of those in that size. And then, oh, they got these. This is from the Disney Home Collection. Now, these normally go more than that, but that's kind of cool. Now, I could see Jeffrey decorating his kitchen with something like that. It's jadeite green, and it is circa 2025. Perfect. That is not mid-century modern, but I think that would be perfect. And then you've got the cups, and then you've got drums that are $15. You have Ohana's Bayou Adventure. No. Yeah, or Tijuana's or something like that. And then you got, oh, this is the International Tijuana's. You got backpacks and stuff like that. And there was a few people buying these little costumes. Those costumes cost money. That's kind of cute. So that's not bad for what they want, $25. Those things run much more than that. And then I've seen this. So this is from the Canadian Pavilion. Yeah, right. Okay. And so this is, and then if you wanted something, you know, like that. And then this must be World Showcase merchandise here. I know we went and seen yeah, this is French Pavilion. And then you've got these 19, and they're Mickey Mouse shorts. I actually have a pair of those. And then you've got the sleeping stuff right there. Okay, so if you're into the socks, they have socks there that are for $5, and then you've got Guardians of the Galaxy, Body Gems. I know you've seen this already, but I'm going back and trying to film it up close. And then you've got hair accessories. This is from Frozen, but they want $15 for that. Tron. And then this is from Animal Kingdom. Now, I kind of like that. And that's a large. San Francisco. I kind of like that. Oh, that's a small. I need a large. Let me see if they have it. Oh, yes, they do. And this one, folks, is $12.99. That's an XL. Okay, folks, so I am actually, that's really big. For a large, that's freaking huge. Look at that. Are you kidding me? What is that supposed to be? That's like, I think, a crop top. No, I don't think so. I liked that, but there's something odd about that fit. So, I'm looking, yeah, they have other ones, but I've seen one over here. I've seen a white one. So, no, That's like a real cheap material, and I just don't. I mean, I like that, but and that's $12.99. Yeah. Okay, so I found a couple of items, but I mean, for the most part, these are like Disney. These are Disney face masks. So if you want a Disney face mask, they have them there. But this is some of the other stuff that they have. And this is a checkout. So, like I said, and that's stuff they had from Christmas. So, if you like friendship bracelets, they have them there. And then they've got more stuff. And this is Last Chance. These are all plush. So so we're gonna do a pan. So like I said, folks, I'm not impressed. I'm thinking they're gonna have really cool stuff here, but they're not. I think if you're buying souvenirs for the family, and you know it came from Disney, but you can buy it here and tell them, oh, it came from Disney, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead, knock yourself out. But I can see why it wasn't purchased in the parks. So, and a lot of the stuff comes from the back and then they bring it out here. These, I don't know how much those are.
Voy a pensar y te digo.
They have the Encanto characters, and they want $4.99 for them. And so this is it in a nutshell. Okay, let's leave. Okay, so this is the Disney Character Warehouse. My thoughts, as I mentioned in the store, if you come here to buy souvenirs for your family, wonderful, because you can get some decent deals here. It's never going to be the same. So if you decide to come, it's going to look different. However, I was not impressed. I got a couple bags, which I thought was really cool, but they had no magnets. They sell a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but like I said, it's worth coming out here to check out. Okay, folks. So with that, we are going to end our shopping tour here on International Drive. I want to thank you for taking the time to come along with us, and we'll see you in the next shopping adventure. So long for now.